not that good of a salesperson, you're going to be better off in the end having more people approach your booth and be interested in what you have to say. I mean, I remember like I invested so much money in custom decorations and all kinds of things to make my booth as attractive as possible. And I would just watch couple after couple and female friend group after female friend group pass me by, pay me no mind, avoid eye contact as much as possible. And man, that's pretty demoralizing. And the women don't want to approach you because you're not tall. Like if I was a tall guy, I would have probably had a lot more women approaching me. But it's not just approachability that gives them a leg up in business. It's DEI too. But I think we've reached a level here, you know, in the 2010s, the 2020s, where it's gone so far that in many places, especially here in California, it has gone full swing in the other direction. Because in my experience doing entrepreneurship since 2020, basically 19 out of 20 small business owners that I met in this area were all young women. Why? Well, I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that colleges and society in general demonizes male ambition from the start, especially if you're a short guy, because, you know, people don't take you seriously. You can be a short woman and be taken more seriously than a short man, even if you're shorter as a woman, because you're expected to be short as a woman. But you see, in my area where I live, everybody acts like we're still in the 1970s. Like they give special treatment to women-owned businesses. People will be more likely to buy from you. Local governments will just be handing out grants like candy. And local liberal newspapers and magazines are going to give you free promotion. I mean, all you got to do is call them up and be like, hey, I'm a women-owned business, blah, blah, blah. And they'll be like, oh, we would love to promote you in our magazine. But if you're a guy, they just assume you have all the privileges of being a man and you deserve no help whatsoever. Combine that with the social media factor. I mean, seriously, if I looked like this, you bet your ass I'd be getting 500 likes on every Instagram post instead of 35, which in turn leads to higher sales and a snowball effect. I mean, you don't even have to be that attractive of a woman to have a leg up over the average or even above average man when it comes to business and social media. I mean, look at Shelby Exists and Makes Stuff. I made a video about her back in the fall. She talks about a lot of the same things that I do. And I looked at her rise to fame the way, like, she barely put any effort into her content. I mean, barely had a thumbnail at all, didn't edit at all. A lot of the time she was just reading off a piece of paper. She was just crying on camera and really being not very fluent in the way she was speaking. Yet there she was, rising to 20,000 subscribers in her first 3 months, purely on that influx of simps validating and reassuring her in her comments and sending her money and buying her art. She was making good money, and I've been doing this for a year now. And where am I? Making fucking $60 a month. I had to move inside because it was getting dark and the mosquitoes were going crazy. But anyway, I don't know if you've noticed this, but I have noticed this massive chasm and disparity of the living situations of young women in their 20s and early 30s versus men in that same age bracket. I mean, I look at myself and all my friends that I grew up with, and the majority of guys all are either still living with their parents or are in a really shit living situation with a ton of roommates, or they're homeless. Meanwhile, I look at the vast majority of the young women that I grew up with, or even the ones that I didn't grow up with, and I see people having their own apartments to live in, getting paid for mysteriously, probably through some kind of OF content or sugar daddy situation or their parents, or they got married. It's so easy to get married when you're a woman. You hold all the leverage. You get to pick and choose. And it's real easy to use men to provide resources for you to have a higher quality of life. I mean, so many of these women have their own homes to live in. But these days, if you're not already rich, the only way to get your own house to live in, especially at such a young age, is to be a married couple and have 2 incomes to be able to afford the payments. And that's just yet another way that women have it better than men, especially short men. If I was born a woman, I'd have been fucking beautiful. I mean, look at me. I could have gotten anything I wanted in life. Had any man of my choice wrapped around my little finger everywhere I went. When you're a white woman with that level of pretty privilege, you'll basically get the princess treatment everywhere you go. And whether I was a trad wife or a boss babe, I'd enjoy it either way. I come from a family full of beautiful women, and combine that with the level of ambition that I have, and you bet your ass I'd get far as fuck in life. I mean, a lot of stay-at-home wives really have a fuck ton of free time. I mean, they kick back and watch TV, they eat to their heart's content, they go out and hang out with friends and jog around the park. I mean, we're talking about a high level of leisure. But I wouldn't use that time to fuck around and waste time. I would lock in, and I would use that free time and the fact that I'm not having to worry about my immediate survival to be able to build my own business without having to worry about, where am I going to live in a few years? I could be a boss babe and a trad wife at the same time. You get the best of all worlds. Like, if I got married to this tall, rich, muscular guy, I would do all of the woman's work around the house, and all the stuff that doesn't require muscles and height. And meanwhile, I would get to watch him lifting heavy objects and doing hard, difficult yard work, and I would know that I'm just the little submissive woman. I'm his little bitch, I mean, I can imagine as a woman, if you're really into the whole world of like 50 Shades of Grey type shit, like I know I would be because I am as a guy, that whole lifestyle scenario just kind of feels like a continuous form of foreplay. I have always been very strongly opinionated and like to speak my mind, especially growing up in class and whatnot, about issues that I care about. But if you've seen my video, California Feminists Are Out of Control, I was literally told that my opinion didn't matter because I was a white male. And I've received similar treatment many times throughout my life. And most recently, on Instagram, when I talk about heightism, I receive no end of invalidation and denial of my lived reality from normies. But if I was the female version of me saying a lot of the same stuff, you bet your ass I'd have legions of supporters in my comments saying, "You go, girl. Yes, queen, yes." And on that note, the same goes for mental health. If I had gone through the exact same struggles I have in this life, instead of being told to suck it up, paste a smile on my face, and be a man, I would be offered sympathy. My struggles would be validated. I would be given shoulders to cry on. Everyone would want to help me. When women cry, when women are depressed, it's not just people in real life, but comment sections full of sympathy, congratulating them for the bravery of opening up about their struggles. But you see a man doing the same thing, and everyone just calls him a crybaby bitch and a loser and tells him to stop complaining. It's no wonder so many of us have retreated into more and more extreme fringe groups so that we can find communities to support each other. Let's talk about the lived experiences of short women versus short men. Imagine a female with the same genes as me, but being my same height or shorter. It's a completely different social experience. Setting the safety factor aside, the worst thing short women have to complain about is the humiliation of getting patted on the head or, looked down on and called little shorty but as you know, when a woman is short, for the most part, it makes her more desirable because you fit that more feminine caricature of what we think that a woman should look like. So when you're short as a woman, you actually have a greater advantage when it comes to relationships and finding a mate. But short men, I mean, you have all the negatives, and then on top of it, the opposite effect on finding a mate that being a short woman is. And it's not just that. I mean, think about foot size and hand size. People look at a 5'3.5" guy with tiny, fairy little girl hands, and they go, "Ew, that's unnatural. You're gross. You're an abomination." They look at my size 7 feet and hear that they stopped growing when I was 10 years old, and I can still fit into my Heelys from back then. And women are repulsed by it because a man is supposed to have big hands and feet. A woman is supposed to have small hands and feet. And big hands and feet represent another thing about a man's body, whereas a woman gets to enjoy it. She gets to feel like, a small little girl, and her husband is her provider and protector, and she looks up to him and thinks of him as some kind of daddy sort of figure. But don't get me wrong. Being a man can be great. It can be better than being a woman, but only if you're in the top 1% of male height. Otherwise, if you're under 5'9", even under 6 foot in many cases, you're basically getting filtered out before you even get a chance to show what kind of person you are. Because it doesn't fucking matter what kind of person you are. Because it never mattered. That was just a way for women and people in general to act like, make you think that they're not shallow. It's all about image. So don't let people gaslight you into thinking that personality is all that matters. Because if height doesn't matter to some women, you can bet your ass that looks are gonna matter to them. I have spent a lot of time daydreaming and imagining how much better my life could have been if I was born female, especially after I started my small business. It's like, before your life starts, you get a 50-50 coin flip, and I rolled tails and got the shit gender. And yeah, I was able to embrace being short and love being short, and I went from liking those petite feminine women to the complete opposite. But here I am 10 years later, still without a girlfriend, and it's become very clear that even the tall, towering women that I love that would make life as a short man worth it for me to be able to experience that role reversal scenario, even those women largely find me repulsive. I'm completely off the list for them. Now here's a fun little question here. If I had a choice and I could pick any female body type to be born into, it's a tie between two options. Option A would be as feminine as possible. A woman with wide, motherly, birthing hips, a pear-shaped body with narrow shoulders, basically the opposite of the V-shaped body that's considered attractive and masculine on men. If I looked like Princess Pear, yes, a lot of men find it gross and just see it as fat, but there are a huge percentage that find that extremely attractive. But the idea is you have a body that is designed for maximum fat accumulation. So everywhere I'd went, it would be swinging and jiggling all over the place, and I would get to bask in the glory of wearing tight or revealing clothing and watching the eyes of every man around me lock on, and their girlfriends get jealous, knowing that I'm gifted with abundance. And I get to enjoy the idea of seeing myself as some kind of fertility goddess or physical representation of prosperity. So that's option A. And option B of the type of woman I would want to be is the complete opposite. Opposite body shape, V-shaped, broad shoulders, narrow hips, instead of small hands and feet, big hands and feet. Instead of fat accumulation, muscle. A woman who would naturally take on a lot of the roles that a male would take in a relationship or in a tribal society. So as a tall woman, like 6'5" plus, I can actually see myself liking short men for the inverse reason that I like tall women right now. Of course, as a short, voluptuous woman, I would be only going for guys 6'5" plus. No exceptions. Now, of course, there are a lot of counter arguments to my position here of thinking that my life would be better as a woman. And there are a lot of downsides of being a woman. I mean, someone pointed out in my comments a while ago that, most women aren't millionaires. The ones that realize that social media and building an audience is the only way to really succeed as a new business owner in the 2020s, those are the ones that become millionaires. If I, as a woman with the same genetics who looked like that, you bet your ass I would be a millionaire or at least have my own house by now. But yeah, there is a chance that I would have wanted something different with my life if I was born female. Maybe I just had so many boyfriends and was just so focused on romance that just became my life, and I ended up wanting to be a mom and a trad wife when I grew up. And there's nothing wrong with that. Because like I said earlier, if you're a very beautiful woman and you can, be provided for by a man who can really take care of you, you can be a trad wife and still create an amazing business and do something greater with your life after that. Now, there are a few downsides there would be for me specifically. First off, regarding my parents and how they would have reacted to me. My dad's friends, they were a real fun thing for me when I was a kid. All these weird and crazy people doing weird and crazy things. And I mean, as a guy when I was a kid, it was already problematic. I mean, one time I got really damn close to getting SA'd. But if I was a girl, that would have been a massive safety concern. And my mom, she would have hated me. The way my mom treated other female family members, especially female family members that she felt was approaching her level of attractiveness, or even complete strangers. I mean, she was absolutely malicious, yelling at them from across the table, saying, "You're fat and ugly," talking in semi-hushed demonic tones about which woman stole the other's tits. I mean, imagine an insecure looks maxer, but female and schizophrenic. But yeah, my mom has always been highly competitive with other women, including basically any girl cousin that I have once she reached the age of 14 or something. I mean, it was brutal. And the prettier they were, the more of a problem it was. So if my mom was willing to traumatize a 14-year-old cousin because she felt jealous and insecure, imagine how she would have treated her daughter, who most likely would have grown up to face mog her. I mean, it would have been horrific. That's probably the most negative change that I would have experienced if I was born the opposite gender. But, a lot of my identity is wrapped up in the ambition and the goals and dreams that I have. And it's very possible that if I didn't have that testosterone, if I was more focused on boyfriends and going out and all that shit, that I might not have had that motivation or drive or ambition. Of course, my grandpa, I was raised by my grandparents. He was a very traditional man. And I guarantee you, he would have raised me in a very, very strict Christian way. My dating would have been strictly controlled, and it's very possible that his involvement would have protected me from a worse fate and allowed me to still achieve some degree of success in my life. Another thing, I've got a lot of Mediterranean genetics, and I probably would have been kind of hairy as a woman. However, it's not that big of a trade-off if you're exceptionally beautiful in many other ways. Because, there's waxing and stuff like that. I probably would have been insecure over it, but not to the degree I became over my height. I mean, I actually had a massive crush on this French girl that I went to high school with in junior and senior year. It just looked extremely feminine. Like she had the build of a fertility goddess. But her arms were kind of hairy, and I could see a small amount of hair on her upper lip. She had a little bit of sideburn going down. But I just looked at her and thought, well, she's French, that's normal for a French girl. So it didn't really matter. The other thing is, if I was born a woman, like I said earlier, I'd probably be like 4'10". And I would always feel rather juvenile and undeveloped, perhaps. But it's still fine. Lots of men prefer that. Now, I'll concede on this. Women do face real dangers that men don't, especially from intimate partners and when it comes to SA-type crimes. But overall crime victimization, men are actually at a higher risk. Murders, stranger attacks. Believe it or not, there is actually data to back this up. I'll link the sources in the description. But yeah, everyone's always telling me, man, if you're a manlet, you should transmax. But it's not an option for me, and I'll explain why. Now, I acknowledge and validate that gender dysphoria is a real thing that exists, but I don't have it. If you do have it, that's great, go for it. But if you're gonna go through all that and permanently change your body, you better be damn certain that you've got gender dysphoria, or you might end up years from now when it's all over regretting that life-changing decision.
Do any of these offers
now,
look good to you?
myself,
They're all strictly
I'm not
legitimate.
like that. I'm not in that category, but I'm not too down on the whole thing either. I mean, a lot of evidence I've seen has indicated that it might actually be easier to attract the type of tall, dominant woman that I'm looking for if I was a transmaxed lesbian. The point is that I don't think I would be able to enjoy the experience of being who I want to be with if I started altering my body chemistry like that. Now, if instead I decided to fully transmax and immerse myself in the role of being a straight woman who's attracted to men, I still wouldn't be happy because I would constantly be thinking about how everything about me is fake and unnatural and artificial. I wouldn't feel happy and see myself as equal to women who were born women. Growing up as a short guy who stopped growing at 12, I started feeling like an unnatural abomination from a relatively young age. And I would feel a somewhat similar way in that scenario having transmaxed. Speaking of transmaxing, I think there's a very good reason why the majority of trans people are male to female, and a far higher number of female to male trans people regret it than the other way around. And I think we all deep down know and understand the answer here. If so many women think that being a man is so great in the year 2026, how come more of them aren't trying to become men? I'll tell you why. It's because they're not desperate. They haven't been pushed to that level of running out of options, because they will always have options. There'll always be taller men that want tall women, far more than there are short women who want short men. If you're taller than average as a woman, the negative effects on finding a mate are negligible. So there's far more incentive for shorter than average men to become average height women than there is for average height women to become complete manlets. So obviously, life is much more challenging and much less enjoyable for men who have bodies that defy gender norms than it is for women who have bodies that defy gender norms. Knowing all this, it only makes the few cases of female to male trans people even more astonishing to me. I mean, if someone does that, they either know exactly what they're doing and are 110% sure that they have gender dysphoria and they understand that life will be much harder as a short man. It's either that or they're completely naive about it. They're so disconnected and sheltered from reality that they don't even believe that heightism exists. And then they switch genders thinking that they'll be able to woo women with their personality because that's all that really matters, and all these men are just bitter inkwells. But you know, they're about to find out the hard way. Imagine not only being 5'1", but also your build and your body is smaller and weaker and more feminine than a natural man's would be. You know who I have in mind right now? Is Elliot Page. But I could not believe my eyes when I saw that this small, petite girl who was very pretty, who many men found attractive, that she decided that her life would be better as a 5'1" male. But something tells me that I doubt that Elliot Page fully understood what she was just about to get herself into. But he's already at the top of society, so that's not really going to be much of an issue. But I think where Elliot's going to feel it the most is obviously in dating. From what I've seen, the majority of women, they don't care if you're a star. They don't care how much money you have. If you're 5'1", then they're not interested. And if they are, they're most likely going to be taking advantage of you in some way. But yeah, my overall quality of life would have been much better as a woman. Full stop. No doubt whatsoever. My specific life goals lend themselves to being female and not male. And being a woman with a face like I would have had would have made all of this 100 times easier. That said, being a tall guy also lends itself as an advantage in the majority of these kinds of business activities as well. But if we're talking the most exciting kind of life that I'd personally want to experience, even as disadvantaged as it would be, give me the life of a 4'10" male with a top 1% face.
Do any of these offers
and if you made it this far, do me a favor and comment "still here." YouTube hasn't exactly been pushing this kind of content to the people who need it, and every comment helps break through that. It means more than you know. So if this video resonated with you, hit subscribe and that notification bell, because I expose brutal truths and tell brutal stories like this every week. And I also post some shorts that are pretty based. And check out what's on the end screen here, because it might be exactly what you need to hear next. Thanks for watching.
Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy C-Jax back with another video, and today we are going to be making a vid that I made I think over a year ago or something like that, basically saying that WWE is full of lies and absolute trash. And I made another video I think a year and a half ago, maybe around a year ago as well, basically saying that WWE actively tries to brainwash its fans. A good example of this that I like to talk about is the fact that after Cody beat Roman for the WWE title at Mania 40, you guys remember when everyone on commentary was crying, and Michael Cole specifically is who I'm talking about here, him and Corey Graves and Wade Barrett, they were all going around and basically saying that, you know, Cody Rhodes was going to be a fighting champion, and he was going to be the opposite of Roman's reign. He was going to be there every week, you know, fighting week in, week out, doing all this stuff. And Cody was there every week, but he wasn't doing anything. And even despite him not doing anything, and I think by the time he fought Cena at Mania 41, this guy had 9 or 10 title defenses in nearly 400 days. But somehow he was a quote-unquote fighting champion, is what they tried to tell us, right? A blatant lie, but fans will genuinely try and tell you that Cody Rhodes was a more of a fighting champion than Roman Reigns. Guys, Roman Reigns had 63 title defenses in 1,300 days. Cody had 10 title defenses in nearly 400 days. So if you do the averages, right? Let's do 400 times 3, that's around 1,200. Let's give him an extra 100 days. This dude was on pace for maybe 32 title defenses max. 32 title defenses, guys. And Roman gives you double that, and people are telling me that Roman is the part-timer who doesn't fight, but Cody Rhodes is a full-time champion. That's just one example of the massive lies. Another one was Gunther being a fighting champion in the Ring General, who had 7 title defenses in around 8 months as champion before he lost to Jey Uso last year at WrestleMania. This is the stuff I'm talking about. They will peddle the lies in your face. Triple Fraud tells you this is a brand new era. Welcome to a new era. and then you see what happens, and nothing is new. You've gotten the same repeat matches for 19 months. Example A, LA Knight fighting with Division since June of 2025, and he's still fighting with them in April of 2026. Example number 2, Cody Rhodes has come out and said the same promo for 2 years. I respect you. I love you. Kevin Owens, don't make a murder out of someone who wants to be a murder. Stop. It's the same promo. Example number 3. Roman Reigns, ladies and gentlemen, did absolutely nothing last year under Triple H's booking. This guy had the most meaningless and nonsensical storylines that I've ever seen for someone of that star caliber, besides some of the nonsense that Cena was doing, you know what I'm saying, before he became a part-timer in the 2010s. It is just absolutely insane. And it goes on and on and on, guys. We know how many rematches we've seen. Io and Rhea, right? Stephanie and Raquel Rodriguez, they've fought at least 5 or 6 times in the last, what, 6 months or whatever it's been, you know what I'm saying? It's just ridiculous at this point. It doesn't stop. Rhea and Liv, bunch of rematches. You understand? Cody and Drew McIntyre, a bunch of rematches. But somehow this is a quote-unquote new era. You understand what I'm saying? And all this gets worse when you see what just happened on Monday Night Raw and how gullible and how ridiculous that the fan base is. These fans, guys, actually believe that CM Punk was doing a quote-unquote shoot promo on Monday, calling out TKO and the ticket prices and saying Pat McAfee is, you know what I'm saying, trying to, butt his way into this business and has no business being here. And he tries to say that Roman Reigns was a failed, you know what I'm saying, a failed football star, which, by the way, Roman Reigns, the reason why he couldn't play football, you know what I'm saying, I'm pretty sure this is accurate, you know what I'm saying, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but it's because they did a blood test on him, you know what I'm saying, because he was an athlete, and they find out about his blood cell count and, the what's called, the issues with that and how he actually ended up having leukemia. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the reason why he couldn't even continue to play football in the first place. But again, CM Punk doesn't probably know these things because CM Punk just goes out there and shouts into a microphone and fans will just consistently eat it up for absolutely zero reason in the slightest. And then you also move on to the rest of the promo. He calls out The Rock for being a former Hollywood star and saying that Roman only got on Jimmy Fallon or Jimmy Kimmel because he's, he's paid, he's a bootlicker, all this other stuff. Guys, CM Punk has been on Jimmy Fallon or Jimmy Kimmel, whatever the talk show was he was on when he was WWE champion back in the day. Another issue we have here is that CM Punk is a hypocrite, guys. When TKO was patting this guy's pockets the last few years, the first thing he said when he came back here was, I'm not here to make friends, I'm here to make money. And they have paid him millions and millions and millions of dollars. And as John Cena said in his mini pipe bomb last summer, Cena says he's a freaking millionaire. And then Cena also says that, that CM Punk does not against TKO or anti-TKO. He is Mr. TKO. And that is absolutely facts. When TKO was patting this dude's pockets, giving him millions off of those inflated ticket prices and inflated prices for all the WWE merchandise and the opportunities and events you can go to as a fan, when they're inflating those prices and it's benefiting CM Punk is dead silent. Cody Rhodes, dead silent. Everybody, dead silent. But somehow, some way, because Cody Rhodes cut a libation promo 5 days ago, now all of a sudden CM Punk and everybody is anti-TKO, and WWE is at war with TKO. Triple H is against TKO. The WWE fan base is absolutely brainwashed for the most part. You're seeing it in front of your eyes, guys. People have to start becoming thinkers about what they're actually consuming. I understand that it's entertainment, and that's great. It's supposed to just entertain you, you know what I'm saying, tell a couple of stories and do all that stuff. But number one, the product has not been entertaining in a pretty long time, it feels like, you know what I'm saying? It's been at least a couple years. Number two, they're not telling any good stories. That's another issue. And obviously, the biggest issue of them all is that they're blatantly lying to you. CM Punk comes out here and cuts a hypocrite promo. He literally called Triple H a doofus son-in-law, and then now he's working for him and taking pictures with him. You know what I'm saying? Doing his creative. He said that he hasn't seen Vince McMahon since he signed or whatever, or around the time he signed back a few years ago, but it just got revealed yesterday in the Triple H files, you know what I'm saying, with his text messages with with Nick Khan and about Vince McMahon and other people at TKO, and it's revealed that CM Punkinator was on a private jet or some type of plane with Vince McMahon. So again, Punk just lies to you guys to your face, and fans are calling it a quote-unquote pipe bomb. A pipe bomb is not full of lies. The 2011 pipe bomb was a legit pipe bomb because it went off script and Punk spoke from the heart, and it's a memorable and great segment. The one we got the other night, when you first see it, like I said in my review, it's a solid segment, but then the more you think about it, it only gets worse and worse and more stupid and hypocritical because it doesn't really make any sense. And on top of all of this, guys, it only gets worse at this point. TKO has approved the fact that they're going to decrease ticket sales. They plan to decrease ticket sales in the upcoming summer that we're about to have. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, so TKO obviously had this this plan for a few weeks. We already know they've thrown multiple sales for Mania 42 this year. We already know that. They did the 25% off. They did like no extra fees. They just, I think it was No Fee Friday was last week, right? And then they've done multiple other sales alongside that. So TKO has been decreasing ticket prices, and people are still not showing up. You don't even have 40K people showing up for night 1, and you have a little bit more than 41K showing up for night 2 so far. The show's next weekend. So clearly, guys, it's not the ticket prices. They lowered them down by 25%, 30+%, all these other percentages. They've lowered the prices. They've done all of these things, and no one is showing up to this show. The reason why is because of the garbage creative from Triple Fraud, and the superstars are not doing anything. It's as simple as that. Call it like it is. Stop letting WWE lie to you and tell you this absolute nonsense. You understand what I mean? Now, you guys who are watching this video, you know what I'm saying? You're probably not brainwashed because you're aware and understanding of the nonsense that's taking place inside of this product. So you're not going to fall for the garbage tricks that this company tries to pull. But this video is for the masses. The people who need to hear this video need to understand the fact that WWE is literally trying to lie to you on a consistent basis. They're trying to brainwash you. They're struggling to sell tickets, guys, because the creative is awful. The shows are awful. There are no storylines. There are no legitimate feuds that are exciting or hype. The Mania Night 1 and Night 2 cards for this year have been released, and you look at this Night 1 card, not one match has an engaging, exciting, or hype or well-built storyline in any of these matches, any of these 7 matches. And for Night 2, it's essentially the same thing. You can be hyped for maybe Punk and Roman and hyped for Brock and Oba. That's great. The card has 13 or 14 matches, and you're hyped for 2 of them, and we're a week away from the show. Do you see the problem with that picture, guys? This is the issue here. It's not about TKO's ticket prices and all this nonsense. It's about the reality that we live in. And the reality that we live in is that TKO and WWE, they're both working coinciding with each other. Nick Khan said that Triple H is in lockstep with TKO. So why are we surprised when Pat McAfee is added into the storyline? It's not an Ari Emanuel call. It was a Triple H call that got confirmed. Maybe TKO proposed the idea. Even if I give you that, great. Why did Triple H bring him in and now the storyline sucks? At least make it good then. You understand? You can make all the excuses, guys. Let's say that TKO made a call for Rock to turn heel, which isn't true, obviously. If you go watch Unreal, it was Triple H's idea. But let's just say, for example, that TKO called The Rock in to turn heel and then leave afterwards. Why can't Triple H give John Cena a good heel run? He had 5 months and failed. So stop making excuses. We have to stop running through the mill of this guy, man. They're giving Triple H so much leeway, bro. These fans will literally suck up to this guy for zero reason. He hasn't proven anything. And with the Cody and CM Punk versus TKO war, guys, this is all a work. It's not legit. Cody Rhodes and CM Punk have been getting their pockets lined and padded by TKO for years at this point, making millions off this nonsense, making millions off of the inflated ticket prices that they're now quote-unquote complaining and going against, right? It's ridiculous at this point to even believe this nonsense from these guys. These guys are laughing as they cash their $15 million checks, laughing about the ticket prices. But now all of a sudden, you're supposed to believe that they care about it? They do not care. They accept the money. Cody Rhodes has been on his podcast with Nick Khan, and now he's going to be on Triple H's podcast tomorrow. He's going to have Triple H on his pod tomorrow. That should be pretty entertaining, right? A bunch of absolute glaze fest between those two. I'll probably make a video on that if there's anything notable in that interview as well. But Cody's been glazing Nick Khan and Triple H and the whole regime and The Rock and everybody for years at this point, and Ari Emanuel and the money and everything and the record numbers. How many times has Cody and Triple H said, oh, we're in a record era. This is better than the Attitude Era. This is amazing. The record numbers, the record gates, all this other stuff. And now all of a sudden they're against TKO and these fans believe it. This is why this stuff only works on today's WWE fan base. Nobody was falling for this back in the 2010s. You understand? They knew the pipe bomb was completely legit and they knew the product sucks. That's why many fans, millions of fans, walked away in droves from this product in the 2010s. They weren't buying this nonsense. And now fans, obviously the viewership on SmackDown is decreasing. They just had a 1.5 million rating actually on last week's, which is pretty good for them. I think it's the highest they've gotten in a long time, but that's still like 500K below what they debuted with on USA Network in like late 2024 on their opening episode with Roman and Cody and a couple other people that were on there as well. So it's all an excuse at this point. Cody and Punk will say it's the best era. Things are so much better than they used to be. We make so much money. We do all this stuff. We record gate. We do all this stuff. And then all of a sudden now they're going to be quote unquote against it by cutting a work promo. And the fans will actually sit down and believe this stuff. It's dangerous. The reason why this video has to be made is because this stuff is dangerous, right? The masses have to be aware of this nonsense not being legitimate. And if they keep falling into this trap, crap, WWE will continue to book bad storylines and then try and pivot out of it for the 19,000th time, and people will think it's all part of the show. It's just sad. The funny thing is that even what Punk was saying about Roman Reigns, guys, you see what's funny here is that Roman Reigns is the only dude this year and in general over the last year and a half year who's actually come out and called the WWE creative in the current state of the product mediocre at best. Okay, that's what he said in his interview with Pat McAfee before the Royal Rumble. He said that the product is mediocre and they're not adjusting. The money is great. He said, yeah, that's cool, but the actual product we're not doing great creatively. We have to keep up, he says, and he called it mediocre. And that is the only dude who called it out. No one else is saying anything. They're sitting back, taking their millions, taking their championships. Rhea Ripley's phoning it in with Jade Cargill, putting on one of the worst feuds ever, and nobody says anything. But somehow when Roman is the only dude who says anything, now Punk comes out and makes Roman look like he's the bad guy. This stuff is embarrassing. You have to key in on this stuff, guys, and be aware of what's happening here. That's why I have to call these things out. You know what I'm saying? We have to really break this stuff down and analyze the situation. Triple H officially goes on today, right? Or some interview he had, and he basically says that WrestleMania 4...
Good morning. Welcome to Air Tropico. We would like to ask all Presidentes on board to buckle their seatbelts and please place your seat in the upright position and brace for incoming turbulence. Don't worry, Presidente, I have everything under control. Everything's all right. You have done it, Presidente. Victory is ours. Ah, most beloved Governor, what an idyllic island. The perfect island to break free from the shackles of the crown. It will be a glorious, independent Tropico under the leadership of the one and only El Prezi... Presidente, are you all right? Don't worry about me. I only broke 5 ribs. Ah, as expected, not even space and time can harm El Presidente. Oh my. Don't worry, Presidente. I will clean the remains of our temporal counterparts off the windscreen right away. It seems even the universe knows that there can be only one El Presidente. Presidente, oh, what a terrible tragedy that meteor was.
Excuse me, Governor. Did you get a haircut? New suit? Did you finally take a bath? There's something different about you. Oh, well, in any case, you and I have a little problem.
It is outrageous, Presidente. That man had the audacity to talk to the great El Presidente. Wait. It just dawned on me. You're not El Presidente yet, Presidente. I'm so terribly sorry, Governor.
Was the first WrestleMania that he had full creative control under, okay? Trying to take credit for WrestleMania 40. Guys, who wrote the main storyline that was the reason why most of us were excited for Mania 40 with Rock, Roman, Cody, and Seth Rollins? Oh, that's right. The Rock took control. Paul Heyman and Roman Reigns had some influence. Cody had some influence, obviously. And The Rock's writer, Brian Gerwitz, helped make that storyline as epic and as amazing as it was.
Like
The Rock was on social media
governor.
building that feud, cutting those amazing promos, you know what I'm saying? He was in that ring. Him and Roman were out there doing their promos, doing their thing, making things exciting. Codarius Rodington was a face that everyone wanted to root for, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't really rooting for him that much. I didn't really care, you know what I mean? But anyways, you know, Cody Rhodes was still being heavily rooted for. He was in his prime, you know what I'm saying, of his babyface run under the fact that he had a great heel to go against with The Rock and Roman Reigns. That's the situation, guys. It has nothing to do with Triple H, but he tries to take the credit for it. And that is the consistent thing that this company is trying to do. They're trying to take away the blame of Triple H and bring it onto other people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Ari Emanuel, right? Or, you know, Pat McAfee or The Rock. And every single time that it's put on somebody else, it takes away the blame from who should be getting blamed, which is Triple H. And I have to go on a tangent about this because we have to really look at this, guys. In the last 2 years, let's say that Triple H's first PLE, for example, was Royal Rumble 2024. He had full creative control. Great. Royal Rumble that year was mid. The Elimination Chamber was pretty bad in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Wake up at 5 a.m. to watch absolute nothing was ridiculous. Then after that, we had a slew of great Raws and great SmackDowns. I'll even give Triple H credit for that. Even though the main reason we were excited was because of Rock and Roman and Cody, we'll just go ahead and, you know, we'll just go ahead and give him a pass. We'll just go ahead and say, hey, let's just say that WWE Triple H, they did that, okay? Then WrestleMania 40, I'll even give that to Triple H too. He did a great job. Cool. Amazing. Then we had a bunch of absolute nonsense, forgettable, and mediocre PLEs after that. And then what's it called? SummerSlam was actually really good in my opinion. Then after that, we got nothing notable in my opinion the rest of the entire year. The rest of the entire year, guys. Then we had the Royal Rumble the next year. Jey Uso wins. It's a disappointment. People were not hyped that Charlotte Flair won. And the rest of the matches on the card, you probably don't even remember. Cody and KO was a decent match, though I'll give you that. Then the Elimination Chamber, I thought the Elimination Chamber last year was solid, okay? Then WrestleMania 41 and the build to it was awful. John Cena's heel turn afterwards was awful. It was a shock factor move. And it's been revealed in WWE Unreal how many times Triple H has booked strictly for the pop. AJ Lee, Brock Lesnar, Cena heel turn, Paul Heyman siding with Seth Rollins making no sense. All of this stuff is just cheap pops, shock factors, and heel turns. And throughout last year, I need you guys to show me the memorable or exciting or epic episodes of Raw that we got last year and the epic episodes of SmackDown. Where are they at? Where are the epic and amazing episodes of SmackDown and Raw we've gotten this year on the road to WrestleMania, guys? Where are they at? I've sat here and reviewed every single Raw and SmackDown we've gotten, and they're so bad. They've been so bad for so long. I'm watching the shows, I'm seeing it for myself, and I can't even name you the good shows. I'm sure there has been a few. You may be able to count them on one hand. You understand what I'm saying? In the last year, how many truly great Raws and SmackDowns we've gotten from top to bottom, you probably can count them on one hand, maybe two if you're being very nice. And that's it. The PLEs, you're charging 30 plus bucks on the ESPN service, and they're complete garbage and forgettable and bland. John Cena's retirement tour was a failure. Goon jobber, jobbed out Goldberg, Cena, and Styles, and is going nowhere, and just got a random Mania match given to him a week ago. It has all failed. He gave the ball to Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes is a 3-time WWE champion. Has main evented, I think, 4 WrestleManias now. I think it's going to be with this one. Well, how many has it been? 39, 40, if you want to count both nights. I don't. I think only the night 2 main event is a real one. But that year, they did have 2 marquee main events that actually mattered. So I'll give you that one. Mania 41 is the 4th one, and this year with a 5th one. Cody Rhodes is main eventing 5 WrestleManias, guys. And he literally, as early as this Mania season, is getting booed. He was getting booed in some of the segments with Drew McIntyre before he lost that belt, even some of them afterwards. It's a joke. This guy has gotten 3 WWE title reigns, main events, 5 Manias, and he's getting booed. He's a failed babyface at this point. I can see how he was a success for a year or two, but right now, it's failing. You understand what I mean? Overall, you can say the experiment worked out, which is good for you, good for Cody Rhodes. He did a great job reinventing himself. Congratulations to him. But right now, and for the last year and a half, he's been bland, boring, and nearly unwatchable. It's as simple as that. And then Gunther was another failed push. They let him retire 3 legends of the industry, and where has it gone? Where has it gone? To meaningless Mania matches where it just has to get forced on because he doesn't have a match on the card? That's what he's gotten, guys. Braun Breaker brought up. He was supposed to get a massive push. What's he done? You understand what I mean? It's the same thing. We need to refocus the actual blame in the criticism because unfortunately, even though I don't like the fact that Pat McAfee is with Randy Orton for this Mania feud, Patrick McAfee, guys, is saying facts to an extent on his show the other day when he said that the pro wrestling fans, right, and IWC, all that stuff, they're part of the reason, all right, a small part, in my opinion at least, as to why this product has gotten so bad because fans are giving carte blanche to WWE. They're letting them get away with lying. They're letting them get away with awful shows, price gouging fans, and disrespecting you to your face. What kind of boss, guys, in WWE can sit there and say, hey, you didn't like the show, quote unquote, F off? Who says that after booking a garbage show and scamming fans that have tens of thousands of dollars? You understand what I mean? Millions of dollars they made off of fans for these trash shows. And they're going to sit there and go like, oh, well, you know, if you don't like it, then F off then. What? Do you understand the problem with that picture? This is not good, and it's unacceptable. And the more that the fans let this stuff let WWE and Triple H get away with it, they'll start taking advantage of it, and they won't have an incentive to give you anything good. And that's why things have only gone downhill over the last year and a half. It's TKO, you can say, played a part in it with the ticket sales, cool. But the main reason, guys, why things are getting worse are because of triple fraud and the garbage creative. It's not because of Road Dogg. You ain't nothing but a hound dog. You know what I'm saying? It's not because of Road Dogg. It's because of the creative team. They suck. Road Dogg's gone and it still sucks. Road Dogg was there and it still sucked. So there's no excuses anymore. Triple Fraud has no idea how to build new stars. He has no idea how to make engaging week-to-week television. And he has zero idea how to make these PLEs good and zero idea how to build to a WrestleMania. And that's exactly why we're seeing what we're seeing, guys. The feuds that weren't named, that didn't involve Rock, Roman, Cody, and Seth, and Drew McIntyre leading into Mania 40, all the rest of those feuds, there were a few of them that I actually thought were decent. You understand what I mean? I thought Rhea and Becky was okay. You know what I'm saying? It was a pretty decent feud. I liked it. LA Knight and Styles was decent. Randy, KO, and Logan was actually really fun in my opinion. But everything else was pretty much just average level stuff or even worse than that. And that's not good. Then you follow it up the next year when you don't have Rock and Roman and, you know what I'm saying, Brian Gerwitz and all these people to bail you out. You know what I mean? You have Roman there, but you're not going to do anything good with him. You know what I'm saying? We can see that. That's why last year was trash. These dudes made a bad Mania. They made a bad Mania, building an awful show. And amidst all of this, now they're trying to tell us that, oh, well, you know, TKO, man, the ticket prices, man, you gotta stop with those ticket prices. Stop. It's a joke. It's an absolute sham. They're trying to divert attention away from who really deserves the blame, who is triple fraud, who will not take accountability. Every time things go wrong for this company, it's always the fans' fault, or it's someone else's fault, or it's that person's fault, or this person's fault. Accept the reality that we live in. The company is trash, and it's only going to go downhill even more under Triple H's regime. And if you don't understand that, you're just biased, and you have actively been brainwashed and lied to by WWE. And with that being said, that's all I got to say about this matter with this WWE lies and nonsense. I had to make this video because it's absolutely ridiculous seeing fans get debated into actually believing these lies that WWE is against TKO like you are. CM Punk is against TKO like we are. Cody Rhodes is against him like we are. Stop, okay? They're not against it. They're padding their checks. Now they're probably mad because the storyline's being interfered with Pat McAfee, but it's too late for that. Cody's been glazing these dudes for 2 years, so you can't turn around now and say, oh, I can't stand you guys, but you were standing them pretty good over the last few years, so don't give me that garbage. Anyways, let me know what you think about WWE brainwashing fans and lying to fans in the comment section below. And as always, have a phenomenal day. Peace out in one love.
Well, you did the right thing, which is...
Viva la revolución! Together.
What is it? Did you expect some sort of reward? For what? Doing your job? Don't make me laugh, Governor. I haven't laughed in 20 years, and I'm certainly not breaking my streak for you.
corruption is so rife, Governor, that we have to pay a bribe to find out how much to pay in...
It's nice to have choices, isn't it? Choices... I must say I'm glad to be still.
It's so easy, even a caveman. Governor, let's see what these bombs can do. Will they turn this barren wasteland of an island into the paradise Tropico used to be? Or will it go horribly wrong and bite us in the posterior? Well, at least the bomb... Governor, this might sound crazy, but I think we're missing some of our fertilizer bombs. I could have sworn I saw some lying on your desk just this morning. Were those... Yeah, Governor! Psst, don't be startled, Governor. I infiltrated the fifth. Yahar! He spin some Good thing we found that napkin. Governor, don't you feel like you're forgetting something? Please, I don't want to sound condescending, heaven forbid. Governor.
It's nice to have choices.
Governor, good. Governor, I am so proud of... Governor, this might sound Good thing we found that napkin. Governor, this might sound crazy.
Are you lost?
Yar, Governor. The lads and I were talking, and we came to the conclusion that your island is our favorite one to plunder. So, we were thinking of setting up shop here. Good thing we found that napkin.
Dudes rock.
Can I at least see your pussies? I'm gay.
Then why do you want to see us fuck?
Yeah. Just do it. I didn't really think it through. I didn't consider how any of this would go.
Fuck. Goddamn. That's a good one. Suck my dick now, Sally. What are we gonna get for lunch? Suck my dick now, Sally.
Suck my
tits.
penis down, Sally. Suck my penis down slow.
You gotta suck it slow.
You gotta suck the dick slow. There's two bulls. There's a young bull and an older bull. And the older bull, he's gay.
Yes.
And the younger bull is straight. And there's a bunch of cows down in the field. And the younger bull says, let's go down there, let's run down there and fuck all those cows. And the older bull holds him down and he rapes him.
He says, shut up,
Yeah.
you're gay now.
Okay, cut. No, that's, you got the story wrong.
The show and the network. The woman to my right will be making her long-anticipated return to professional wrestling. Of course, I'm talking about the one and only Queen Aminata. And this Wednesday, she will face the face of TBS, the current TBS champion, Willow Nightingale. Queen fans all around the world have just one question. How do you feel heading into this match?
How I feel, and I was out for 5 months. And I was taken out of blood and guts few days prior because of a neck injury. I won't tell you how I feel. I will actually show you how I feel on Wednesday.
Well, best of luck this Wednesday in your return on AEW Dynamite.
Well, you did the right thing.
I got the story the way I want it, Mac.
He's Joe Biden now.
Listen here, Dick Cock. I had a bunch of spiders shoved up my ass. They're making cobwebs up there. So I got.
Yo, by the way, shout out to Hunter, dude. He's doing art. He's copying you, Adam.
I know.
Hunter Biden is doing an art exhibit. We gotta go.
Hunter sucks my cock.
We both walked.
Hunter, my son does what he needs to do to suck my cock.
I saw there's a in the.
Is it in New York? Can we go?
In the. Does he have a show?
He's got a show somewhere.
Oh, I'm trying to go, dude.
I'm trying to go for sure.
That
Shout out
guy's
to the
getting
ledge.
So much puss.
Hunter the Ledge Biden.
Yeah, he's doing cocaine and having sex with Malia Obama.
That's what. Yeah, there's a picture.
Isn't
they
she
say
like
that
16?
There's a picture that says from the laptop hack that has a line
Malia's
chopped
like,
up next to Malia's
like, I'm 16. I like getting my pussy fucked.
I want to get fucked.
I want to get fucked and do cocaine.
I think she's like 21. Not that I've been tracking.
Mr.
Adam's been Googling me.
He's trying to fuck my pussy.
You can't just Google me to find out if I'm of age. You gotta take a chance. This is the way Hunter did it. He took a chance. He didn't know. He thought I was 16. Sucked his cock.
Dude, if Hunter got pussy from the Obama
That'd
girls,
be so sick.
that would be so fucking
He just
funny.
has to fuck. He's like the guy from Californication.
Yeah.
He just has to fuck everyone in his.
Didn't
path.
David Duchovny just do that to get some pussy?
I love just
I'm out of
just
cushy.
blasting coffee in the morning, getting myself really fucking wired, feeling like absolute dog shit, and then fixing it with different drugs.
With CBD, with
by
high
smoking,
quality CBD.
yeah,
from Cushy
which
Dreams.
I used to when I was in my drinking days. The fucking that 11 a.m. to
Excuse me,
noon switch.
I
You go from too much coffee to when the boozing starts.
little fucking whiskey.
And the booze and the coffee do the like arm wrestler.
Yeah.
The globe.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know.
Yeah, you get like 20 minutes where it's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Where it's the best.
Where you found your cocktail.
And then the alcohol starts winning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had one day I was in some museum.
Mm-hmm.
And I had drank too much coffee, and then I started drinking beer in the museum cafe.
Respect.
And I started getting a little drunk.
Getting drunk off $11 museum beers?
Yeah. And I was like, this is great.
This rocks.
It's a perfect morning.
I love culture.
I'm a genius. I'm an intellectual, and I'm trashed.
Mm-hmm.
Just going up to women like, you ever look at this painting?
What's up, bitch? You ever talk about Picasso?
Ah, the museum. Get away from
At the like Natural History Museum talking about paintings.
Yeah.
Yeah, where the fuck? Where the gay ass rocks here?
And Frank, her diary, I've read it. Get away. Masha, come with us, please. Sir, do not talk to my daughter. She's not allowed to have sex with anyone but me. Only I will have sex with my daughter as part of a lease agreement. If you want to fuck my daughter, it's 12-month lease on the pussy. We need first and last month. And
Security.
40 times income. I'm gonna turn my shit up here.
One way or another, I will get some butt.
7 inches shoved all the way up my ass. Getting fucked in church.
7 inches.
The one thing that is kind of
I
nice.
wish my dick was 7 inches, mate.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be awesome.
I can't believe you'd let me get fucked in the ass. Dad, chill out.
Oh, he's getting fucked in the ass.
Yeah, I don't know. Eric, you're staying late at the church to get fucked in the ass? You know my dad has Alzheimer's. And now I got to make that everybody's problem. That's all I remember. That mom was a bitch.
Fucking whore.
She was the real Skylar.
Yeah.
You know what'd be cool is a Seventh Heaven Breaking Bad
we found
mashup
that
where Eric Campbell finds out that he has cancer, so he becomes a Satanist.
Wow.
yeah.
He stops being Christian.
He
starts a satanic metal.
Well, it
band.
becomes he's like, I gave you everything, and you gave me fucking melanoma that I had to get removed from my ankle.
Oh, so it's just melanoma.
Yeah, and I had to spend $30 on a copay to get melanoma removed from my ankle. Fuck you, God. Seventh heaven, and now that fucking hell. He's gone. He's just it's seventh hell.
The seventh circle.
And he's like, now I worship Satan.
Yeah.
The governor of the town they live in, which that town has a governor.
Okay.
And he stops by and he's like, listen, I heard you're doing something a little different with your church. I'm up for re-election and I need some power to help me. So we're gonna team up, you, me, and Jesse Pinkman, who was one of your altar boys, who was very promising, but he was molested so much that he got into making child pornography.
This might sound great.
And Eric Campbell's like, you help me, we team up. I know the science, and you something you
know the
whatever
streets.
you have the premise, the other side of the premise of Breaking Bad.
Jesse knew the trade.
Jesse
was a dealer.
Yes, so I'm the
I'll
one
fuck
that
the kids,
I'll fuck the
and
kids,
you sell the child
and
pornography.
you sell the child pornography, Jesse.
That works.
And then they work their way up the Democratic Party. And,
whoa.
Yeah, and so he's like, he's making all this fucking money on the side selling child slaves to Hillary Clinton.
Yep.
Hunter Biden and all these guys.
Sure.
Oh, and the wife is like, Eric, you're supposed to be praying. You know, Dad has Alzheimer's.
Right.
You know, my dad, he's got Alzheimer's.
Yep.
And he's like, I'm about to forget my fucking dick in your mouth if you don't shut up. I'm the one who knocks
that pussy loose.
I'm the one who there's two sets of footprints on the beach, and then it's in he has to go into the Southwest and deal with like Danny Trejo for some reason.
Yep.
Or whoever the Hispanic guy.
Gustavo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What does Gustavo run? He just makes like the little Eucharist crackers.
Exactly. Yeah.
Who's Gustavo?
Gus Fring.
Gus Fring.
Oh, nice.
The Chicken King.
Yeah. Who had a boyfriend that he made meth with or something. And then
he was gay.
Is that the backstory?
I don't think he was gay.
I
just think he was. He
haven't
tucked his
seen
shirt in. You haven't seen Breaking Bad?
No, we said this 2 episodes ago.
I
man.
forget whatever. I don't listen, dude. You know.
Yeah.
We've
Yeah, but my
established that.
conversations with your friend, you don't fucking remember?
No.
Everything you say to me off mic, I remember.
He's thinking about pictures of himself that he's seen. He's having fond memories of pictures of himself that he's seen. And then occasionally a joke you say will seep into his subconscious, and then his brain will go, remember to repeat that verbatim 2 days later.
4
as if it was my
days
idea."
later. Yes, indeed. Listen, it's not a life I chose, it's a life that chose me.
Seventh penis.
I'm the one who fucks.
I'm trying to remember other breaking. What else can we jam into that bit?
The
Sometimes this show is
Not
like
bad at
shoveling
all.
coal. You know what I
I'm
mean?
surprised you're doing as
The
well
son
as you
who
are.
his legs
I
don't
thought
work.
Matt
He had a
Island was
retarded
only
son.
good for
He wants to
deporting
change his name
criminals.
to Flynn.
Why do you think you're the
Yeah.
governor?
Oh
then?
yeah, so that kid's on crutches. Simon's on crutches.
Simon's on crutches.
Because
yeah.
but the dad broke his legs for being gay.
What do you do?
And he's like, I don't want you walking into the boys' bathroom. And he's
Well,
like, okay, Dad.
Why does he talk that way?
From sucking cock.
So he was gay.
Yeah, well, that's it. Eric walked in on him. Eric walked in. He's like, why are you using my child pornography tools?
To do something even more disgusting.
Being
gay, to be gay.
To be gay by choice instead of sacrificing children to your satanic energy.
Yeah, there's a big difference.
You should get Nick. You should get one of those flowers that squirts people, like lapel flowers.
Oh,
That is literally a thing the Joker would do. Is you put acid in one of those flowers.
Get some acid in that.
that'd be pretty cool.
It could really cause some chaos.
I don't know, maybe
I don't know how
Goldschlager.
I forgot to mention this on the podcast, but I witnessed a murder.
Oh, yeah.
I
I can't believe we haven't talked about this yet.
Yeah, no, that was fucking insane.
That's wild.
Yeah, I'm sitting. It's like 20 feet from my window. I'm sitting there and I hear just like pop, 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 and it's like unmistakable. It's a gun. You know?
Jesus.
I'm like, holy shit! And then, you know, it's funny because you think about like, what would you do in that circumstance? And I know
You
the
got your
answer.
katana?
I know the answer now. No, it's like continue watching that video of somebody edited where Zach Braff is listening to the Shins, but it's diarrhea sounds.
Didn't even give it a pause?
No, I paused it when the gun went off. I'm like,
Yeah.
I mean, it was like, it's literally right the fuck outside my window.
Loud as fuck.
Christ.
Yeah, and I mean, it's a gun. Like, there's no way. It's
Were
not
you
like a
alone?
Car
Yeah, I was by
backfire.
myself. Yeah,
Jesus.
It was a pop, 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 pop.
yeah, 4 shots.
Four
I mean,
shot.
it was a gun. It was like no way it could be anything else.
God
I was
Who
like,
got shot?
I don't know. One of the, you know,
A kid?
no,
Neighborhood
It
fellas?
was, yeah, just a guy.
guy.
One of the block guys, I guess.
Some old guy. I didn't tell you guys.
But
Yeah.
Hold on, you witnessed a murder.
Continue. Sorry.
no, go ahead. I'm sure whatever you're about to say is definitely better than.
No. When you're done. When you're done.
No. Go ahead, please. Yeah, please go ahead. I'm sure. Yeah.
It doesn't matter, Adam,
It
because
doesn't
whatever
matter.
it is, we're gonna ridicule you for. So say it now.
I know.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm
finish
in
his
my
story.
hole, but finish your story,
And then you'll say it, and then we'll ridicule
you.
you.
You can really
Yeah,
let
yeah.
her rip in
Yeah,
my cool story afterwards. But
Anyways, I mean, I don't even know if it's even that funny, but
It's not funny, but it's crazy.
it's crazy, yeah.
no, it does fuck you
It's
up.
a slice
I mean,
of
having,
life.
having to listen to that, that lady like wailing and running up and down the block. I mean, I've been kind of in a funk
Christ.
the last couple of days. Yeah, 'cause she came outside and they're like husband or son or whatever.
Oh
God
fuck!
damn.
It was
Fucking
in front of
murder.
his like
He
family's
lives out in
home?
the block. He's like right there. This woman comes out and she's fucking screaming and shit.
Oh, what
running
the
up and down,
fuck?
hysterical, and
That's
then like
terrible.
because it took like 4 or 5 minutes for the cops to show up because
Yeah.
you know they have like that shot spotter shit. So and the precinct's like 2 blocks away. So I figured, but as soon as they started showing up, like the block was shut down. You know,
God
and there's
damn.
like 50.
Could you not
detectives
leave
there.
your house?
No, I could leave my house, but they taped up the block and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
You know,
Jesus Christ!
there's still blood all over the sidewalk.
Holy fuck!
Yeah,
They don't clean that up.
they
or-
don't clean it up.
Wow.
It's evident.
That's why you walk around and you
CSI.
see what looks like a pool of blood dried on the sidewalk,
And
you're
it
like,
is?
that looks like it probably is.
Jesus.
no way, man. They'll clean
Yeah.
it up eventually.
No, I mean it's sitting right there,
Damn.
and it's just gonna stain the fucking sidewalk.
Damn.
Yeah, that'll be like that forever.
Fucking-
Jesus
Can you believe
Christ.
that guy?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Just fucking.
man.
yeah,
That's a bummer.
it is.
But you know what? That is so New York. I guess. That's
Well, it's weird because
That's
you think
so
about it. It's like that guy was like,
authentic.
I'm gonna go shoot this guy I have a dispute with. He pulls up and then kills him, then gets in a car and drives away. And that's like the worst thing you can do. Really, is just to murder someone out on the street.
Right. There's no
Broad
way he's getting away
daylight.
with it, right?
He may.
was
he
it
might.
early? It was early evening, right?
It was 8:40 p.m.
So it wasn't fully
Jeez.
dark. It was dark.
It
was nighttime.
It was dark out. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you see a car or anything?
No, I mean I like looked out my window, but I didn't really see anything because it happened. I was
Damn,
like,
you
what
saw the
fuck?
body though.
I saw them putting him in the ambulance and
Oof,
shit.
Maron.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's wild. Anyway, Adam, what was your story that's as good as that?
No, it wasn't.
No, go ahead, say it.
I was just outside just now, and this guy points at Victor's car, and he's like, "Tell him I don't get my money, I'm gonna break his windows." And I was like, "I'm not involved."
that guy said that to you?
He's like, "You my witness. You my witness."
Nah.
He's like, that's not how you don't want a witness.
Yeah.
You're plotting a crime.
He said that. He told me that
What
I
a
was.
fucking idiot.
He told me I
Are
was. his
you going to be a
witness.
witness to this? I'm going to murder this man.
No, he said that.
I promise me you will be a witness.
I must say, I'm glad to.
He said,
Thing we found that
"You're
map.
my witness. That if I don't get my money, I'm gonna break the Victor's windows of his car."
Jesus.
And then
that's
I'm
awesome.
like, I just didn't say anything. And then he's like, tell him OG told you that. And I was like,
Yeah.
Just, I just,
Hey,
like, looked at my
hey,
phone.
Victor.
Hey, Victor.
OG.
OG says that if he doesn't get his money,
well, you tell OG.
no, I don't want to be in the middle of this.
Write this down. You tell that chump bitch. You say that to him.
God, I can't wait till Adam gets murdered because he gets caught up in a fucking neighborhood dispute.
No, Victor's my friend.
Yeah, but OG doesn't know.
Yeah,
that.
being friends with these guys is how you get murdered.
Excuse me.
That's why I don't
Oswald.
speak to anybody.
That's right.
Except I followed the guy that shot that guy, and I became friends with him.
Oh, cool.
That way, I know I'm clear.
Yeah. No, that's good.
Yeah. No, the police were like, "Did you see anything?" And I was like, "Nope."
No.
You know, and then
And you texted him.
right, and then I just hide the business card the guy gave me.
Viva la revolución!
Jonathan Boston, murderer.
Oh, he was from Boston?
No, that's just his name.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's cool. You were telling me he wanted to hang out with you later tonight at the fucking down by the docks.
Yeah.
Dark
He
by
wanted,
yourself.
he's going to teach me a lesson in keeping secrets.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Whoa.
Yeah, I told him I have a podcast. I'm going to tell everybody about the murder. And he was like, "That's great." He's like, "Come, don't tell anyone you're coming down to the docks."
That sounds
I'm
like
gonna
it's going
teach
to be
you
a fun time.
the secret of keeping secrets. I'm like, good, because I'm really bad at I struggle a lot with keeping secrets. That lesson will be great.
That'll be a really good lesson.
Yeah, don't tell anyone you're coming.
Little man pretends to be a baby because he's already little.
Right.
Wow,
exactly.
we could all
He steals a diamond.
where we all pretend to be babies.
Right.
Yeah, you said it best.
We could all pretend to be a baby.
Right.
And then you get to suck on a titty and we all live off milk.
Yep.
Right.
And
We
that's
get
the
a
best
tit-
medicine there is, mother's milk.
They say the best medicine is laughter. Is laughing at people. You know, when my son died, I rewatched all of Martin. That was the first thing I did is I sat down with Hunter and we watched Martin. And that's when he started crying. I wanted to be more like the people.
No, it's not. That's not why Hunter did it.
He never smoked crack.
He didn't smoke crack because he wanted to be like the people on
It's
Martin.
a basic cable sitcom. I blame Martin. Everybody's talking about Ukraine. You need to look at Martin. That's Martin Lawrence. Why the hell he's got all these crack smoking?
Cut his mic. Cut his mic. Mr. President. Cut his mic. Kamala.
I can't believe he's going to be inaugurated next week. Kamala cuts him off. She's like, listen, he was confused.
Yeah.
I watched Martin. They all belong in jail.
I would have arrested.
I would have arrested all
Kamala,
of them.
what's your favorite episode of Martin? Tupac.
When Tupac comes on.
You know the episode when they're down
who's
at the
your
cookout?
Who's your favorite character on Martin? Tupac. When Tupac is on, what are we talking about? Space Jam? My favorite TV show, In Living Tupac.
What do you got going on your phone, dude?
Nothing. I was killing time until I can
Well, you did the right.
try and wedge this in again.
Yes,
The little
very
Joe.
nice.
Just keep working. You gotta keep working
Otherwise,
on something until it gets worse.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I've dedicated my life to. Is you keep trying and trying until you don't get better, but the world becomes such a piece of shit that people have to accept it.
Don't even notice how
That-
fucking bad you are at your job.
That you're a shittier version of yourself, which was already shit.
Which is not good to begin with.
You don't get better, you just wait for the world to get worse.
Mm-hmm. Amen. Amen to that, brother.
My New Year's resolution is to fix this Joe Biden impression.
That's good, man.
It's going to drive me insane.
When we spoke with Joe Biden,
Double the bread, double the head for me, of course, as every year.
we need some revolutionary institutional changes. Like what?
Well, for example, I think we have to fundamentally change the way in which we deal with institutional racism.
He sounds good there.
Yeah.
Black people being fucking annoying.
We gotta,
It's nice to have-
let's start
Viva
letting
la
black people
revolution.
go to Build-A-Bear.
That is institutional racism.
One of the
It's a good example.
One of the
Well, you
institutions,
did the right.
one of the institutions that they're not letting black people go to is Build-A-Bear.
I like that Joe Biden said like when he thinks about like institutional problems, the institution he's thinking of is like the Ronald McDonald House.
I'm only this year learning what institutions are.
The institution he's thinking of is Ronald McDonald House and like the Casey Kasem top 40 countdown.
Yeah, hell yeah. We gotta let a black guy be Casey Kasem. Wow.
Well, let him vote.
When are we gonna have a black guy on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
That's true.
Wait, there's never been that Alex Trebek just died. Why don't we get a black guy to host the show? We'll have Wayne Brady on Jeopardy. Boom. Police brutality solved.
Wayne Brady. No, I don't want to see him do Jeopardy. I'm sorry, but I got to put my foot down. He can stay over on Let's Make a Deal or whatever the fuck he's on.
It should be Tommy Lahren. That's who should.
One of the
This would be
hardest
Tommy
things
Lahren?
beyond police issues. There's the issue of accumulation of wealth. There's
an issue of accumulation of calcium deposits on my brain.
Good thing we found that.
They've got an issue now. Just a lot of rich people. They have all the money. There's also a bunch of plaques.
My brain
preventing my neurons from
connecting with each other
correctly.
Sometimes I can't use my left hand.
Every letter I've written in the last 5 years, I've had to use my asshole to hold the pencil. That's why they're accusing me of having they're blank pieces of paper and pictures. Well, yeah, what do you want me to do? Have a picture of my asshole in the newspaper? I have to sign everything with my asshole.
Mm-hmm.
They did the same thing with Bob Dole.
Oh, yeah.
They had to tape a pencil into his hand because he broke his arm jacking guys off in World War II.
Bob Dole always had a pen in his hand and one in his asshole. Is that a spare bic in there?
When I met Bob Dole, he taught me the asshole trick.
Damn, salute to Bob Dole who took dick pills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first guy, too.
Honestly, broke down barriers for dick pills.
an awful lot of black
dick pills.
What is he saying?
Equally as they're as qualified as white Americans based on the same status they're in terms of their economic opportunity, but they don't get a chance. So, for example, if we just made every corporation pay a minimum 15% tax, you got 91 pay no tax. That raises over $400 billion.
Damn, he had to memorize 7 numbers.
Yeah, and it was tough. You could tell.
Now, you're going to have to do me a favor. Since I said all that, you're going to have to call my family to come pick me up because I forgot my phone number. That's been pushed out of my head.
Have you seen?
I remember 15%, 91, and 7 million. I'm fucked. I think the area code is 5.
It starts with 5.
But other than that, you're gonna have to fucking navigate my what do they call it? Fuck, goddamn it! I got my own memory problems. You know the cell phones for old people.
Oh,
jitterbug.
Oh yeah, jitterbug. Yeah.
I accidentally replaced my. I didn't want my pencil holding ability to deteriorate because I took a week off from writing.
That's right.
To memorize those numbers. So I was keeping my jitterbug on there, and would you believe it? The damn thing got sucked all the way up into my small intestine. So.
Have you seen the people who try to say that like you can't make fun of Biden's senility because it's actually just him having a stutter. Like him having a stutter.
And those people are called faggots. And we've done a study, and the people that are saying that are what you would refer to as the second saying yes. You can get away with it once, but saying it twice is crossing a line.
Means it wasn't in the heat of the moment.
It was not.
You thought about it.
You got to say it once.
You gotta say it. You can only say the word once. Call people faggot once, you can get away with it. Go too many times.
16 seconds after you say it.
Yeah, you gotta be gone in 60 seconds.
Okay, I'm ready to call him a faggot. You used to have to measure your dick with a sundial. That's how we knew what time it was. You'd pull your cock out and put it on your son's face. The sun was very something like that. I don't know. I'm not sure how it works. I don't know exactly what it was, but they called that a sundial. That's where sun comes from.
Yeah.
And dial is because he would dial the police afterwards. Sometimes you got to give your son the Egyptian goggles. What's it called? The Arabian goggles?
Arabian goggles.
Arabian goggles.
That's what Tommy taught me about.
That's right, Tommy Giorgione.
My friend T.E. Lawrence, he brought it back.
T.E. Lawrence invented
my friend T.E. Lawrence, he went over there and he brought it back and he showed me all the stuff he learned in Arabia.
It's true. In the
we were roommates in college. And I showed him the sundial and he said, check this thing out. I learned it from the Shah. And I said, this doesn't feel like goggles.
That's right.
Back then they called me the stuttering dick sucking the Delaware dick sucking stuttering. Everybody loved getting their dick sucked by me because I had a stutter.
Yeah.
Can't ever let it go.
Gaslighting just means lying, huh?
No, gaslighting is making someone think they're crazy.
Oh.
You make the other person think they're
But
crazy.
that's a form of lying.
It could be.
I mean, gaslighting is like there's many.
It's some shit that
just
females say.
pretending that they don't remember something is a form of gaslighting.
Gotcha. Which
You know, it'd be like you call your girlfriend a cunt, and then a week later she's like, "But you called me a cunt." And you're like, "I honestly don't even remember that." And it's like they do remember.
Gotcha.
Yeah. That's
interesting.
That's called
lying.
being a cool boyfriend.
It's lying.
Yeah. So gaslighting equals lying.
It doesn't
Everybody,
equal lying.
everybody has to have
There
cool
could be
fucking
lying that-
words for everything.
There could be lying that
but
isn't
it's essentially
gaslighting.
lying.
No, it's more specific
That's
than that.
It's fine. Now we're having the chimps versus bonobos debate again.
Exactly.
No.
It's a set subset
No,
debate.
Yeah.
Now we're starting all our debates over again. Is that what's happening?
Gaslighting is a subset of lying.
Let's get all the debates going again.
Because gaslighting implies a rewriting of the record.
Lying.
It's retconning.
Lying.
Well, yeah,
That's a
there's
type of
lying.
lying.
But it's
Lying
like
is involved.
it's not like lying is involved, but it is like it's more retconning than lying.
It's a specific kind of lying. The way a chimp or a bonobo is a specific kind of chimp.
That's right.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, but we're not talking about species. And
So you could. Yes, we are.
But he's saying it's a set
Okay, I see what you're
subset
saying.
situation.
Thank you.
I know
Thank
what
you,
you're
Nick.
saying.
Thank
we
you.
all agree.
We all agree, and we can move forward.
When I was at the bookstore.
for the record, Adam did not agree.
I did agree. I said that. And
a fresh gaslight.
Listen, we all agree that I was at the bookstore.
I'm swinging back to thinking you were now. Honestly,
That I was?
that you were.
Good. Thank you, Stavros.
And that's how the gaslighting process works.
That's not. I'm not
He
gaslighting.
convinces
Stav.
you that you're crazy.
You're
like, I guess
gaslighting
Adam
me.
must be right. No, I've moved on. I don't care.
Where does that word come
A
from?
book, some kind of
No,
book.
it's the movie Gaslight.
No.
Oh, there's a movie.
There's a book called Gaslight.
There's a movie called Gaslight.
It was probably based on
I
a
think
book.
it's a book.
Well, you don't read books and you haven't seen the movie.
If you see the movie, you don't
Both
have
of
to read the
those
book.
things are true, but I think I heard someone at some point, and it might have been
What
one
is
of
it,
you.
someone-
Well, all that dumb girl bullshit is like not
girl
actual.
shit.
It's not actual science. It's like like the Bechdel test. That was just some dumb bitch. That wasn't like she like drew comics and she's like I
Her
came
name
up
was
with
Bechdel.
some bitch named like fucking Katie
yeah, who
Bechdel.
cares? Science is gay, dude.
I mean, it's like it's wrong, and I don't think women should be saying things. I personally,
that is a wild.
I don't
test,
think
though.
that they should. It's really depressing for women.
That's hilarious.
that they have to hold.
I was like, oh come on, this can't be that many movies.
It's
and then
every
you see
movie.
it's every fucking movie.
Yeah.
yeah, but it's also the movies they make for themselves.
That's right.
You
Yeah.
know, it's like a movie about a woman getting her shit together. It's always like because she got dumped.
True.
You know, it's never like. Well, I guess Gravity doesn't. Gravity is because her kid died.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one movie.
That's the only movie that passes the Bechdel test.
I think so. Well, there's
Yeah,
not
but it was a
another-
male child.
There's not another female character. in
But
the
she
movie.
fucked the kid.
What's that?
There was a man.
So
that
if
she
there's
fucked.
not another female character, then
then it
doesn't
fails
count.
the Bechdel test.
It has to be two
Oh, yeah,
women
that's
talking.
Unless George Clooney was trans.
Two women not talking about a man.
Was George
That's
Clooney
true. I'm just
trans?
trying to think of movies where like the woman's motivation.
The Avengers probably. No,
Yeah.
Thanos is a man.
Thanos.
If Thanos wasn't a man and Scarlett Johansson and somebody else,
I can't
Some
even
other
think
bitch?
of another bitch. That green bitch? The green bitch? Zoe Saldana?
But is it in a romantic context or is it just talking about a man?
I think it's not even romantic. I think it's just talking about
Damn, really?
Yeah.
And they still don't pass that shit? That is
No.
pretty gay for
There's
women.
never been a movie that's passed the fake test.
Yeah.
I don't... Maybe Bridesmaids? They must have...
No, they were
talked-
always talking about a man.
Yeah,
They
it's
were probably
literally a
talking
movie about a woman
about
getting
wedding.
married.
Yeah, but they probably talk about something. Like, what do you want for
Yeah,
dinner
but the whole
tonight?
point, I mean, the movie is about women that aren't married and their friend is.
Hold on, what
And they
about...
all feel like whores because of it.
Yeah, exactly.
And therein lies the comedy. Is that all women are whores, really, and it's just because she's getting married doesn't mean she's not a slut.
Yeah.
Interesting. See, I
Yeah,
didn't
she
take
can't.
away
She
that
can't
from the
shed
movie.
her slut
Yeah,
past.
really, if you look at the movie, it's a sort of a criticism of the men that allow women to
Tie them down.
Tie
To
them down.
touch
Yeah, Tim
Despite the
Heidecker.
fact.
Tim Heidecker really should be getting different pussy than Maya Rudolph. in this
Exactly.
movie. Yes, and John Hamm. John Hamm's the only good one.
Yeah.
Because he just uses Kristen Wiig's pussy up
like a hand.
Right.
like a hand.
Yes.
Like a ham.
Like a
He
ham.
fucks it like a microwaved ham, which is
Yeah.
his last name.
Nice. Nicery doodah.
Nicery doodah. Suck on my nuts. Okay, let's figure out one movie that passes the Bechdel test. What about Annihilation?
I never saw
Is
it.
there a
Mortal
man about
Kombat
that?
Annihilation.
No.
No, they go into the Natalie Portman. Is that thing?
Natalie
I never
Portman,
saw it. Yeah.
Tessa Thompson.
They go into the forest
And they shoot some shit. It looked cool, but then someone said it wasn't an action movie like I thought it might be. And then I was like,
it was just
snooze. Oh, what about that horror movie where an old bitch traps a young bitch?
Oh, what is that? What movie?
It's, I don't know. It's called like Ernestine or some shit like that.
One of the Ernest movies?
Yeah. What's up? We short and change, brother?
Short and change.
Where's all that change from, my man?
It's like 6 years worth of quarters.
Nice.
You know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Now's the time to do it. Huh?
Yeah.
Well, I
right
was
now,
already doing
during the
it,
show.
you know, and then Adam interrupted me because he had to come over and gossip.
I didn't have to gossip. I did
Impressive.
say that if
but
I
apparently
came over,
Cameron's
It's almost
dating Jeff
suspicious how
Bezos.
well
if I came over,
Wait, that would be awesome, honestly.
if I came
I
over and
don't
I
know
had
how
stacks
you're
of
pulling so
change
much
Yeah, and
produce
we
on
already
my
had
coffee
this
table,
We already had this
About
conversation.
well, we could do it on
Accept
mic
your
now.
You wouldn't have 7 years worth of change.
No, I
because
wouldn't.
you're so
I wouldn't have
fucking
the
in love with it.
ingenuity.
You would take it.
I wouldn't have the stick-to-itiveness to keep all that change.
Go to the coin store.
I completely forgot that this was in my apartment.
All right, so
there's
just
no
do
way.
it after the
There's
show.
no way you don't have a mental tab of every fucking dime that's in your house and every crevice everywhere. So don't even try and
Viva
start
la
that fucking,
revolution!
actually, you're the Jew
Together,
bullshit with
Governor
me.
Jew and
Actually,
the
well,
people will
this is
turn
kind of a Jew
everything
move because you would
Yeah,
just take
you're
it to Coinstar
refusing to
and pay the like percentage.
Yeah,
I don't even. Where is Coinstar anymore?
I don't
Every
know.
grocery
My
store.
bank had one, but they got rid of it. They got rid
Your
of
bank sucks.
They
dick,
suck
dude.
dick, dude.
Yeah.
They were the worst. They had it was great. They had a thing. The count changed. And they were like, because of customers abusing the. And it's like I don't even know how.
you're
You
jacking
mean
off
using
in
it? Yeah. Customers abusing it.
Abusing
Just
the-
putting their cocks in the
Thinking that it's
Coinstar
a
hole.
masturbation booth like in Japan. Like Nick has to fuck Terry Gross
No.
to make
no,
like a good
no.
podcast.
That's so funny that the Jews kept that as the last name.
What are you gross?
Yeah, when they came to America,
I
they
don't
were
know.
like,
I think it was
let's
given to
let's
us.
not change it. Let's keep gross the way it is.
Well, gross didn't mean disgusting. It probably they
Yeah, it's
thought
probably
it was
a German
it's
financial.
named after them. You're right. You're like that girl's gross.
I love how Nick's amping up the anti-Semitism because I made a clearly obvious observation about you counting coins for the last hour.
No, you're
We've been
defensive.
watching
and you're
you
reading
count coins for the last hour. And all I was saying is if I did
maybe
that,
20 minutes tops.
20 minutes of counting coins. All right.
Look, man, just go to a coin store. It's in a grocery store.
Yeah.
They don't have. I haven't seen a single Coinstar in.
Nick doesn't want to give up the 7%.
I don't even. You know the Coinstar percentage.
Is it 7?
I didn't even know Coinstar 20%.
All right, time to
was a
find
guess.
out. If
That
it's
was a
7,
guess.
that's wild.
That was a guess.
No, if it's 7, it wasn't a guess.
That was a pure guess.
No, it wasn't.
And by the way, I don't have change because I use it for tipping. at the coffee shop. I never have any change because I give it back to the workers
actually,
of America.
It's actually 11.9%. That is steep.
11.9%. That's a lot.
I will say that's steep.
That is a lot. But you can convert it to Amazon bucks, right? And they don't take the percentage?
I don't know.
You happen to know a lot about these Coinstar machines.
I've never used one.
Yeah,
but
you
I have seen
You've researched them and realized they weren't a good investment.
You just research for fun.
Look, don't try to go down this fucking road.
It's
going to backfire.
It's not going to backfire, Nick. You're just being defensive.
I'm literally not being defensive.
I'm just annoyed because you've been counting coins.
You couldn't wait to
hour.
let's record so I can say the thing about the change.
Oh, shut up.
Let's start recording so I can make my dumb point about the change.
Oh my god.
I'm trying to get my fucking apartment clean. I got this stupid bag of change sitting around. I don't know what to do with any of my
listen.
shit.
It's making
you're
your
clocking into the office, man.
I know.
Okay?
And I'm podcasting. I'm not only am I doing this task, I'm also refuting every point Adam tries to bring up and making him look worse.
I don't think you are.
You're like a single mother, dude.
Yeah.
You're doing your job and providing for your family.
Look,
at the
dude,
same time.
I have lost so much goddamn money in crypto. And it's like not even my fault. I got fucked over. You know, getting stuck in currencies that I couldn't trade out of because of deceptive marketing on Coinbase's website. And then I chased losses trying to day trade, which that is my fault. If I had just been able to buy what I wanted initially,
you would be rich.
Yes, I wouldn't be rich, but I'd be up a lot.
A nice amount of money.
Yeah.
What the fuck, dude? I should fucking invest, dude.
No.
Fucking poor assholes.
I'm making some fresh, but it's not fresh at all. Orange.
Folks, don't worry. Nick has a fresh. Nick has a fresh piggy bank. He's emptying.
There's a lot of change in this apartment. Look at this. There's already sitting right here. Probably like what is that? $150 worth of change.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Each roll is what? 20? 10?
10. 1, 2. Yeah.
Roll of quarters is 10. That's a lot of money.
It is.
You should take it to the casino.
I mean, this is like I've been building up since I was in Chinatown.
Your empire.
Yeah.
That's right.
I'm gonna go back and buy those Chinese people.
Just smash it, Nick. Smash it.
Just that family taking rent money from me and me narrowing my eyes at them, knowing one day I would purchase them. With change.
Purchase their boy. Purchase their boy to Bitcoin mine for you.
Nice to me the entire time. One day I will purchase your son as a slave.
The people have a request.
You got to smash that piggy bank.
Tell the story about the fucking what is it, the black lady who grifted all these MAGA people.
Oh yeah, but that was on Twitter for a while. That lady rules. They did that like black people leaving the Democratic Party thing. Some girl posted herself in a MAGA hat and was like, "I'm done with these Democrats."
Is the jingling picking up?
I think maybe.
Adam, keep telling your story.
It wasn't a story. It was a big Twitter.
This is Adam's story time minute.
Why are you making me tell this? I don't want to tell it.
God damn.
Adam's got good bits he wants to contribute to the podcast.
Shut up. Shut up.
Hilarious joke he came up with, which is something he saw on Twitter.
I didn't want to contribute.
Adam's trending topic. Here comes the trending topic from Adam Friedland.
Stop jingling your change, man. Damn, that was another thing. The move of breaking it. In every movie, every time a kid would run away from home,
break your piggy bank.
They would take a hammer to the piggy bank.
Yeah.
That's what I want. A bunch of fucking ceramic shards all over my
Exactly.
Did you ever run away from home?
For a couple hours once.
Oh, badass, dude.
Where'd you go?
Adam Friedland's
Shut
story.
up, dude. You're so sensitive because I made this coin observation.
Why do you think
twice.
I'm just like
You're the most
all
sensitive person I know.
All I said was badass, and now it's like
No.
you're the most sensitive person I know. You're defensive. I'm not defensive.
That is not how it went down, my friend.
Where'd you
Badass.
go? Who was the older man? Fuck, dude.
I went to college with a bunch of oil kids. Like they went to GW and they just go to the club every fucking weekend. I remember one of them was like, "Yeah, it's Ramadan, so I can't drink Cristal, but I could still pop the bottles."
Wait, exactly.
You're
All right.
fucking wrong, dude.
There are though, and listen.
In Melbourne, in particular, there were a lot of fucking tracksuit guys, and Hawaiian shirt guys.
Salute. You want to take our sartorial
what they do.
tips? You do that.
Yeah.
Maybe I should become a fashion blogger.
Governor,
Maybe I should be a plus size fashion.
I asked
Are you
myself,
almost done?
Nick, come on, dude.
Just a
Almost done here, fellas. Nearing the end of the road.
Governor, the pirates are telling me that we're in dire need
Look,
of
it's either this or
extra
fucking
supplies
Red
for
Dead
this
Redemption. All right, I got back into it. You should be thanking me that I'm not playing it, especially considering how mad I am about cryptocurrency. I don't pass by a bank and they had a poster with pictures of giant coins on it, and he smashed his face
Don't
into the
start
glass.
with the coins now. Don't start with the coins now.
Who's this guy that got drafted that's named Pinasini?
Who? What?
Did you see this?
In the NFL?
Yeah.
No, I didn't see that.
Oh, I was waiting for you guys to bring it up.
Oh, dude.
A little sports news corner.
I did watch. I don't watch a lot of the NFL draft. Oh my God, his name is John Pinasini.
John Pinasini.
He's on the Lions, dude. If that guy was on the Ravens, do you understand how happy I would be right now?
Yeah, you could get that jersey.
I would.
Our
I'm about to
revolution
get
is
the
as yet
Pinasini
only
jersey
marginally
anyway.
glorious, but with your continued support, Governor, the people
Defensive
will
tackle
make it
John
shine.
Pinasini. I hope he's good, dude. Hell.
I mean, it's not even like. I mean, you could probably find a bunch of Italians that have that name anyways, but it's spelled in a way where they're like, nah, come on, it's different.
It's different. Yeah, there's no C. It's literally Penisini.
Yeah, I know.
This might sound crazy.
I wanted to call it because like 311, they're doing like, you know, if you're lonely during the, you know, if you're like sad, you can call this the government. I can't imagine anything more depressing than that. It's like, yeah, I'm all alone. I guess I'll call the municipal government to keep me company. Have you tried calling them about anything? What it, like the legitimate problems you can have, like your hot water being out. If you call them, they'll tell you to go fuck yourself. So, like I can't. I'm kind of sad, and they're like, "Well, have you tried suicide?" It probably works like the exact opposite way. They're like, "Sir, there's a form you can fill out to have the police come kill you." I'd have to transfer you to 9 different numbers to figure out what the form exactly is. But I suggest to a lot of people, you could probably just kill yourself.
Kill yourself, or if you're black, just go ahead and just yell in the streets.
Yeah,
that'll probably do it.
But I mean, like I it would be fucked up, but I did want to call them as like a Staten Island guy named like Anthony Loneliano. And just trying to like an Italian, like an Italian guy like trying to like first understand what depression is as an abstraction, because he's not allowed to put a name to that emotion. You know, just being like, yeah, I don't know, something's wrong with like my you know, how I like my attitude or something. I don't know.
I don't fucking get it.
It's like I'm pissed, but I'm too tired to be pissed. And then what I'm pissed at is you know, it's nothing. It's like it's like being self-pissed.
I'm pissed, but at myself?
But it's
I'm
like
pissed at myself, but I'm not that violent about it?
I'm thinking about how like, you know, life is kind of like, you know, it's like a game. You're thinking about maybe, you know, okay, well, they're not coming back from this. They're down 6 runs. It's like
the G-Men are down 22 in the fourth quarter.
You know, and you're like, fuck it. Let's just get drunk and then drive home. Let's go get drunk in the parking lot. You know, that's the feeling I have. Are you experiencing depression? Whoa! Hey!
Come on. I'm fucking pissed. I told you I'm self-pissed.
I'm self-pissed is what the feeling is.
I'm mad.
I'm mad.
At myself.
I'm fucking pissed off. I'm self-pissed off. I'm not fucking sad.
I ain't fucking a girl.
I'm not.
It's like I'm a girl complaining.
Yeah, you're making me feel like a fucking woman over here. Or do you think you might have a trans identity? Hey! Whoa! What the fuck? Maybe. You know? Let's talk about it. I don't know. Is there resources for that or something? Is the city paying for the surgery? I'm over here. My dick is fucking. It's completely hard because I'm stuck in my apartment thinking about guys.
Well, sir, maybe you're just a homosexual. Maybe you're not trans.
Whoa! Pal, I'm in the union. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
So is your penis being hard the reason you're self-pissed, would you say?
Maybe. I don't know. Fuck it.
Are you wearing lipstick right now, sir?
Yeah, I got pumps on. Yeah, I got lipstick and a pair of Jimmy Choos.
You've been watching Sex and the City, haven't
Nah,
you?
it's because it's like my construction boots. I don't gotta wear them for work, so I'm wearing my wife's clothes to keep my stuff nice for back when the jobs start back up.
And where's your?
I gotta
where's
keep
your
my
wife right now, sir?
Hey, look, Cuomo's saying they're gonna open a city. It could be, it's gonna be. They're gonna tell you, and it's gonna be like that. It's gonna be a race to get to the job sites because everybody lost work. They're not gonna pre-announce anything. It's just gonna be open up. So you gotta keep your boots nice. You gotta keep all your gear nice. So all that sitting in the bedroom, and I'm out here in the living room wearing my wife's clothes, watching Logo.
Governor, the people have a request.
Is that the gay channel? Sir, where's your wife currently?
Yeah, I don't know. She's been gone like 4 or 5 years. I stopped checking. I got a cousin out in fucking Hoboken as a private eye. He looked into it for a little bit, but then that was kind of where the trouble started because me and him were hanging out all the time, anyways. And she came home one time and we were comparing bodies. And that's what pissed off when I said,
You were on a
Anthony.
stakeout? Were you on a stakeout with your cousin?
Yeah, we was, because we like to pretend to be police officers ever since 9/11. We're always trying to solve crimes together. We're like, who's this fucking Mulanyan across the street? What's he doing? Moving in? The hell is this guy moving in for? That seems pretty suspicious to me.
Let's sit in our fucking cars and look outside and then see where the night takes us.
Yeah, let's fucking just hang out real late in the parking lot.
All night long.
Yeah.
I would assume you'd have some kind of intimacy with somebody you share that kind of bond with, sir.
Yeah, I don't know what that fucking word means. You talking about this thing of ours? Because,
This thing of ours.
I don't know about getting too hot on a government line.
The moment the rum started flowing,
This thing of ours being secret gay sex you ever
on the low. Yeah, no, it's just the coastal.
A bunch of closets
The Cosa
Italian men
Nostra.
calling.
They call it
having gay sex.
I took it out. They call it the Homo Nostra.
Oh!
Whoa! Pal, no, I'm not lonely. I'm self-pissed. I told you. No, I don't miss my boyfriend at all. I don't miss my boyfriend out in fucking Elizabeth. Yeah, no, it's this black guy I go out and see out in Elizabeth sometimes, and they call it down low stuff. I don't know. That's what I
That's them. That's
they
us.
call
We got
it's a
our
bunch
own
of bunch
code.
of bullshit to me, but whatever. If that's what he likes. I try to keep him happy so he stays away from my wife. You see the dick on this guy. It's fucking. I'm worried because it's like I'm worried this guy's probably gonna fuck my wife if she sees his dick. So I guess I gotta suck it to keep him away from her.
That's true.
I don't like doing it, but hey, pal,
It's defense.
that's called being a working man.
That's called being a family man, the head of the family.
That's called doing your service to the labor. Doing your service
Governor,
to the responsibilities
we're missing some of our fertilizer.
of hard work.
I could have sworn I saw
And
some lying on your
honest,
desk just
and
this
honest
morning.
work you gotta do.
Dreadful pirates here again.
Oh my God! This fucking thing of ours. You took an oath. You took an oath. It's more important than your family. It's more important than anybody in this room.
Yeah.
And then they all jack off onto a card.
You know I
Onto an
can't
icon.
answer that question. I took an oath.
Yeah.
You know I can't answer that question, Doc.
It'd be great to be like one of those like smug like mafia guys on like the bench, like already deciding he's not going to testify or whatever, just like kind of taking his time in the chair.
Hey, fuck
and then
you.
everything the lawyer asks, he just goes, "I'm not gay." In Hollywood.
There must have been some like James Bond Asians that he fucked.
There was
right?
some,
he probably
yeah,
fucked
there
some
was-
Chinese.
What is it, May Wong or something Wong from the 50s that was in.
nice.
She's in a movie
Who's a
called-
hot Asian?
Yeah, yeah. There's
thing we
something
found that
about.
napkin.
But she was no
Sally
Tia
Sing
Carrere.
Dong or whatever. I don't know.
Sucky fucky surprise.
Yeah,
Zombie
Sucky
pants
Fucky
or
Surprise.
something equally ridiculous.
Starring Elvis.
Oh, don't you give me that sucky fucky surprise.
Yeah, I've got those sideways blues.
Sucky fucky.
Yeah. It's like my little pecker, don't put it in my bra.
Yeah.
The pirates.
It'd be funny if instead of
have
black
agreed
culture,
to our
Elvis appropriated
terms
Asian culture.
Conditions.
This is him on stage playing that little like trash can guitar.
Bang, 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 bang.
Oh, thank you very much.
Me no Rocky.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Elvis has put his shoes back on. Oh, and nothing but a hound dog being served for dinner.
Well, Governor, I should have expected.
I don't step on my blue suede shoes, which are placed by the door.
Deals with dirty,
I'm not currently wearing them, so that's why you would
Congratulations,
step
Governor.
on them. Just look out for them on the way into my house.
Presidente. Ah, how I missed this. Lord Wyndham is sleeping with the fishes and the coconuts since he liked them so much. Viva Tropico and viva el Presidente! Now that we've gotten this mess out of the way, we can finally focus on what's important. And since we no longer have to support Wyndham's annoying brat, we'll have enough basic resources to support several islands. You have done it, Presidente. Victory is ours. Presidente, I just had the most terrible nightmare. I was chased by a horde of monstrous llamas, screaming in a foreign language. Then everything was destroyed by a meteor with my face on it. Putting aside the dream interpretation, it did stir up a thought. What if the meteor will appear again? It already destroyed one Tropico. What if it comes back to finish the job? We have to be sure, Presidente. But I haven't the faintest idea where to start searching. The sky is so vast it could be hiding anywhere. Aren't there people who specialize in these things? Yes, Presidente. We have to find ourselves some scientists. Then they can look for it and we can stop worrying. Now, where could we find some scientists? Ah, how lucky. Looks like we have a couple of shipwrecked scientists conveniently washed ashore on our beautiful beaches. It must be because of that little territorial squabble they're having in Europe. This is outrageous, Presidente. We were so civil and only showed up with 3 tanks and half a battalion, and still those scientists shot down all our offers. One even used real gun. Presidente, please calm down. I know the audacity of these scientists is out. Time is precious.
It has been confirmed that our beloved military mascot, Capitan Tropico, will be appearing at the Tropico Service Organization Gala. Morale ahoy!
Hercules, back at you guys again with a great video, and we're talking about this loser right here by the name of Master T Genetic Beast. And he's sitting here as always, Mr. Sedentary asshole, no money, no women, no nothing, just a nasty ugly mop on his head. And as you see, I eat good right here. This is what I eat for breakfast, you know what I'm saying? Something this guy can do anytime I get ready, anytime. I don't have to sit at a cheap, nasty, dirty buffet. I don't even think this guy even got buffet food anymore, because it's so scared the chicken's running dry, and he's getting to the close to the end of his life. He doesn't know that we know that he's sickly, and he's lost a lot of weight. So if you see him in the recent pictures, he's lost a lot of weight. He's probably about somewhere around about 200 pound ish, which is my weight, but his weight is dried up because he gained a lot of crappy weight, and destroyed his body because he was on gear when he was younger, and he ate a lot of bad food, and he gained a lot of crappy weight. And you'll see it in him, and we know he had the thick neck, and that's was due to steroids. He was always exposed. It's just the same stuff, same crap, same stupid shit, just sitting around doing nothing. His mommy told him to cut his hair. He didn't cut his hair. He's just still wasting his life away, doing absolutely nothing with himself, just sitting here looking stupid, making up fairy tales about this and about that, and he's a poor person.
The fucking beer.
Just do those last two. Okay. Just do.
And rep your. Visit WWE Euroshop and get what is it? What was the last line? Gear up for the tour. Visit WWE Euroshop and get the tour for the fucking gear. What is it? Holy fuck! And gear up for the tour. Okay. Just fucking gear up for the tour. And get your tour gear. I get there and I'm like... Fine. Visit WWE Euroshop and visit WWE Euroshop and gear up for the tour. Yes! Yes! Bam! Gear up!
Presidente.
Let's face it, it's better to be one of the Allied.